Good morning, students. Today's exam solutions and explanations. First question: an infinitely long straight conductor is bent into the shape as shown in the figure. It carries a current of I ampere and the radius of the circular loop is R. Then the magnetic induction at its center will be. If you know the formulas, then solution is easy. It's like this. Current moving like this. Okay? So this is straight conductor. This is also straight conductor. This is a circular coil. So total how many fields are possible? How many segments possible? This is B1, circle is B2 and B3. Now B1. Magnetic field due to a straight conductor at one end, that is mu naught I by 4 pi d. D in the sense distance here, distance is nothing but R radius. And B3 also remains a straight conductor at one end. So mu naught I by 4 by R. B2. Magnetic field due to a circular coil, mu naught I by 2 R. So decide the directions. Keep the thumb. It is coming out. Coming out means it is dark. And this is coming out dark. This is moving in. Understand? For this moving in, this conductor, circular coil. See, for this wire, given point is above. But circular coil given point is below. That's why direction is changing. So this is cross. So net field how do you write? B net. So B1 plus B3 minus B2. Clear? That's depend on how do we given options. So you do it, you will get the answer. So these two are same direction, B1 and B3. B2 is opposite direction. Okay, so option 2 is correct. Okay, next. Second one, field inside the solenoid. Directly, what is the formula? B is equal to mu naught N I, solenoid. Directly proportional to length, directly proportional to the current, inversely proportional to total number of turns, inversely proportional to the current, directly proportional to current. Okay? Clear? Next, third one. Based on the options, you need to select C, mu naught, N by L also you can write. That also you can compare, but that's not required according to options. Next, third one. Magnetic moment of a current carrying loop is 2.1 into 10 power minus 20 is 5 ampere meter square. Magnetic field at a point on its axis at a distance 1 angstrom. Magnetic moment is given M. M is equal to 2.1 into 10 power minus 25 ampere meter square. Next, distance given 1 angstrom. 1 angstrom is 10 power 10 meters. They are asking B. Okay, this circular coil, it is on the axis. So for circular coil on the axis, in the radius and distance when we compare, they given what a magnetic moment of current carrying. So magnetic field B is equal to mu naught 2m by 4 by R cube. Substitute, you will get the answer. Answer is first one. Okay. See, where is 4 by 4 by will be cancelled, 10 power minus 7, 2 as it is, M is 2.1 into 10 power minus 25, R cube, 10 power minus 10, do it, you will get it. So, once you clear the powers, 2 into 2.1, 4.2. So, option 1 is correct. Next, fourth one. A current of 1 ampere is placed through a straight wire of length 2 meter. The magnetic field at a point in the air at a distance of 3 meters from either end of wire and lying on the axis of the wire. Fourth one. wire is there, and this is the axis of the wire. They given the point on the axis of the wire. Okay. Then on the axis of the wire, what is the magnification formula? B is equal to 0. So direct question. Okay. Option 4. Fourth question, option 4. Fifth one. A circular coil A has a radius R and the current flowing through is 1. Another circular coil B has a radius 2R, and if 2I is the current flowing through it, then the magnetic field at the center of the coil are in the ratio. They are given currents and radius, asking ratio. B1 circular coil. So mu naught I1 by 2 R1. B2 mu naught I2 by 2 R2. What is the ratio they are asking? BA by BB, and nothing but B1 by B2. Then what will happen? Mu naught 2, mu naught by 2, mu naught by 2 will be cancelled. What do you get? I1 R2 by I2 R1. According to question, what is that? Radius or current I? First coil current is I, radius is R. Second coil is what? 2I, 2R. 2I, 2R. This is I cancel, R cancel 2. 1 is to what? Option 4. Sixth one. Okay? Sixth is, it's almost equal to first question. Okay? Same B1, B2, 3 segments you make it. This is B1, B2 and B3. See the question number 1 and question number 6. What is the difference? These two currents acting like this. Okay? Now, current, see this way, they bend like this. See, same formulas are same. Straight conductor at end, straight conductor at end, and circular coil. Decide the directions. Coming out, B1 is coming out because coming out. B3 also coming out. Next B2 given coming out. All are coming out, so you add. B is equal to B1 plus B2 plus B3. All are in same direction. Formulas are first question formulas. Clear? So option 3 is correct. Next 7. Seventh one. A proton and deuteron and alpha particle have the same kinetic energy, are moving in a circular trajectory in a constant magnetic field. Rp, Rd, R alpha denoted respectively radii. Then they are asking comparison. So we need to write radius in terms of energy. What we have a relation? R is equal to Lv by Qv. Am I correct or not? So this is momentum. P by Qv. How do you write momentum in terms of energy? This is under root of 2m k. Okay, p square by ke relation. First we already mentioned this. Ke is equal to p square by 2m. Clear? So then R is equal to, how do we write? Root of 2m ke by qb. Okay, first find out R alpha. First given proton Rp, proton mass 2m, kinetic energy Ke, charge K with Q, next B. Next R D, deuteron. What is the difference deuteron? Mass is 2m, kinetic energy remains same, charge is remains same. Okay, next alpha, R alpha, 2 as it is. What is the mass of the alpha? 4m. Kinetic energy is same. But what is the charge of alpha? 2q. Okay. Then what happened? 2 in R root 2 will be cancelled. In all m cancel. In all continuity cancel. In all b cancel. In all q cancel. Here what is there? If you take it 1 this what we have? Root 2 we have. Here what we have? Root 4 by 2 is there. Root 4 by 2. Then 2 by 2. This is 1. What does that mean? Rp is equal to R alpha. These two are 1, another one is root 2. Then Rd is greater. So, option 1 is correct. Next, 8th one. If an electron is going in the direction of the magnetic field B with a velocity v, then the force on an electron 0. What is the formula? F is equal to QVB sin theta. V is moving, velocity is along with the field, so theta is equal to 0. So sin 0, 0. Next, 9th one. An electron of mass m and a charge q is traveling with the speed v along a circular path of radius r and at a right angle to the uniform magnetic field b. If the speed of the electron is doubled and the magnetic field is halved and it become half, the resulting path would be okay. First case, let us say R already have given formula. R is equal to mv by qb. Clear. Second case, let us say this is R1, take it as R. Next R2, mv by what did they change? In the second case, velocity doubled 2v. Next, magnetic field half. Charge remains same, so become half. This will become 2mv by into 2 by qb, because this 2 goes up. Then this is 4mv by qb. What is this mv by qb? R1 R1. So this is 4 R. So option 4 is correct. Next, 10th. A two particles energy of masses Ma and Mb respectively and have the same charge are moving in the plane. A uniform magnetic field exists perpendicular to the plane. The speed of the particles are Va and Vb respectively, and the trajectory are shown in the figure. Then they give an option. Figure given like this. And this is the trajectory of the particles in a uniform magnetic field. They given graph, and that means magnetic field moving into the mode. Right? Right. These are the radius. This is B radius. This is A radius. So this is, you take it RA. This is RB. Which radius is bigger? RA is greater than RB. What is R formula? This is R formula. So this I can write MA VA by QAB greater than MB VB by QB into B. But they mention charges remain same. Charges remain same means these two are same. These two same means you can cancel. What does it mean? MA VA is greater than MB VB. Clear? Next, 11th one. Two ions have the masses in the ratio m1 by m2 is equal to 1:1. Next, charges are in the ratio q1 by q2, 1/2. Are projected into the uniform magnetic field perpendicular to the field. Speeds are in the ratio v1 by v2, are in the ratio 2/3 or 2:3. The ratio of radii. Again, follow the same formula R1 and R2. Clear? How do you write? Field only remains same. So R1 by R2 I can write M1 by V1 into Q2 by M2 V2 into Q1. Clear? According to this formula. So M1 by M2 1 by 1, V1 by V2 2 by 3. Q1 by Q2 is there, but here we have Q2 by Q1. So this is 2 by 1, 4 by 3. 4:3. Next one, a very high magnetic field is applied to a stationary charge. Then the charge experiences no force according to this formula. Charge at rest. Charge at rest means velocity 0. Velocity 0 means force 0. So, 12th, fourth option. 13. An electron moves in a circular orbit with a uniform speed v. It is produces magnetic field B at the center of the coil. The radius of the coil is proportional to. This is 13th one. A magnetic field due to circular coil formula at the center mu naught I by 2r. But here the charge is revolving. Charge is moving. Charge moving means it produces current. Yes, that current I is equal to Q by T. This is radius R. Okay. T we do not know. Velocity they give mentioned as V. V is the velocity. Then how to write T in terms of velocity? What is that? Velocity is equal to distance by time. Time is equal to distance by V. What is the distance? It is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r by V. This I value substitute here. What do you get if you substitute the I value? Q by T you will get. So mu naught Q by already 2r is there. T. Here I will write to avoid the confusion. This is B is equal to mu naught Q by 2r T. Now substituting T here. 2 pi r into V. This is V. Clear? So they are asking relation according to options V and B. They are asking R relation. The radius of circle is proportional. So B V by 2 into here 2r is there, 2 pi r is there. So r square. Remaining all are constants. Limit. So r square is equal to V by B. R is equal to root of V by B. Clear? Next, option 3, 14. An electron moving in a uniform magnetic field of induction of intensity B as its radius directly proportional to. What is the radius formula? Already there here. mv by qb is equal to r. Based on this, its charge, it is directly proportional relation. R is directly proportional to mass and velocity. Which option is there? You check it. Mass not given, only they given speed. So option 3 is correct. Next, a conducting circular loop of radius r carries a current I. It is placed in a uniform magnetic field such that B is perpendicular to the plane. B is perpendicular to the plane of the loop. The magnetic force acting on the loop is 0. Clear? Because angle is 0, or of course, this answer is 0 because theta will be 0. Where the charge is moving, a conducting current of loop radius carries constant, it is placed in a uniform magnetic field B such that B is perpendicular to the plane of the loop. The magnetic force acting on C 0. Next, 16. A moving coil sensitive galvanometer gives at once much more deflection. It controls speed of the deflection. Magnet should be placed near the coil. Okay. High resistance to be connected across the terminal low. Magnet should be placed near the coil. A small copper wire should be connected. That will not affect. The body of galvanometer should be earthen. This will not be changes. Only it is in magnetic field of view. The magnet should be placed near the coil. Next, 17. Field in which orientation the coil will not tend to rotate. The magnetic field is perpendicular to the plane of the coil. Clear? Because angle, what is the torque formula? Rotation means torque. Torque is equal to mb sin theta. Here theta, if theta is 0, then torque is 0. Okay. Theta we will take it angle between m and b. If this plane, if this is the plane, this is the magnetic moment vector. If the field is apply perpendicular to the plane, what is the angle? Theta is equal to 0. Same procedure will be taken to 15th option. Clear? 17 over option 2. Next, 18. The sensitivity of moving coil galvanometer. Which sensitivities of a moving coil galvanometer can be increased by Okay, the coupled per unit twist of the suspension. Okay, here current sensitivity theta by deflection per unit current. You take theta by I formula. Clear? Coupled per unit twist of the suspension increases by decreasing. They are asking. Understand? Which parameter we should be decreased so that sensitivity increases. So current sensitivity, both sensitivities are inversely proportional to T C. What is that? Coupled per unit twist. You see the formulas, okay? 19. A vertical wire carrying a current in the upward direction is placed in a horizontal magnetic field directed towards north. The wire will experience force directed towards. So very simple. Take this plane. This is east, west, north, south. Okay? This is north. Now what is according to question? Carrying a current in upward direction. The current is going up. Field is acting in this direction. They are asking force experience. What is the force formula? Current carrying conductor. IL cross B. Okay, IL direction ಏನು? This if you take it up J cross. What is the B? Moving into, that is minus K. Understand? So this is minus J cross K. I J K. If you go for J to K, what do you get? I. So minus I. Minus I means what? In direction west. So answer is west. Next 20. Magnetic dipole moment of rectangular loop is. Magnetic dipole moment of a loop. What is the formula? This is question number. This is 19. This is 20. Magnetic moment formula is I into E. Based on this, you can answer. Inversely proportional to current in the loop, inversely proportional to area of the loop, parallel to the plane of the loop and proportional to area, perpendicular to the plane of the loop and proportional to the area. If you take a loop like this magnetic moment acts like this, perpendicular to the plane and proportional to the area. Option 4 is correct. Clear? 21. Two long parallel copper wires carries a current phi A, each in opposite directions. If the wires are separated by a distance 0.5 meter, then the force between the two wires will be. What is the formula? F by L is equal to mu naught I1 I2 by 2 pi B. Substitute you will get the answer. Currents are remain same. Distance is 0.5 given. But they are asking current directions are opposite. If they are in same direction, they attract. Opposite direction, repulsion. So option 2 is correct. Okay, 10 power minus 5, repulsion. 22. A, B, C are parallel conductors of equal lengths carrying a currents I and 2I respectively. Distance between A and B is X. Distance between B and C is X. F1 is the force exerted by B on A. F2 is the force exerted by B on A. Choose the correct answer. Here force exerted by A on B. Let us not change. So we have seen they are asking the A and B only parallel conductors. We have seen in the derivation if the currents are same direction, this FAB will act like this, force on A due to B, and this is FBA, force on B due to A. How they are acting? Opposite. So how do we write FAB is equal to minus FBA? So F1 is equal to minus F2. 23. A beam of electrons and protons are moved parallel to each other in the same direction, then they 23. Then they are attract, repel, no relation, neither attract nor repel. One flow is what? Electron. Another flow is what? Proton. Let us say electron's flow is like this, proton also in the same direction. Okay? Proton is positive charges. So positive charges current direction is remain same, but electron flow is there. What is our conventional current? Opposite to the electron flow. Am I correct or not? Yes or no? but they are moving opposite direction. They mentioned a beam of electrons move parallel each other in the same direction. Clear? A beam of electrons and protons are parallel to each other in the same direction. They are attract each other, repel each other, and no relation, neither attract nor repel. Protons moving same direction. Okay, 23rd I will check this question and I will give the answer. Okay. Next, 23, 24. A cell is connected between the points A and C of a circular conductor ABC of the center O with ln AOC 60 degree. If B1 and B2 are the magnitudes of the magnetic field at O due to the currents in ABC and ADC respectively, the ratio B1 is B1 by B2. This is 24. Conductor is same. They connected like this. This combination is what? This angle is given 60 and this is 300. This connection is what? Parallel combination. Potential drops remain same. Clear? And potential drops remain same means what? Magnetic fields at this point are remain same due to this arc, but they are acting in opposite sides. So B1 by B2. Clear? This answer is 1. Actually, I mentioned when it is connected like this same conductor, magnetic field, net magnetic field at the center is 0. Right? I mentioned in our moving charges of magnetism starting synopsis discussion, it was there. Okay? So net field at the center 0 means magnetic field due to this conductor and magnetic field due to this conductor is remains same. So that equal magnitudes opposite in direction is 0. Net field I am talking, but they are asking ratio. So their magnitudes are equal. So their ratio is 1. Clear? Next. 25. A wire of length is L meter carries a current I. Ampere bent in the form of a circle. Its magnitude of magnetic moment will be. They are asking magnetic moment. 25. What is magnetic moment formula? M is equal to IA. I into pi r square. L is equal to 2 pi r. This total length converted to circle. Clear? This straight wire converting into circle. So L is equal to 2 pi r. Then r is equal to L by 2 pi. This r value substitute in the formula. I into pi L square by 4 pi square. 1 pi will be cancelled. I L square by 4 pi. Option 2. Next, 26. A metal block carrying a current I is subjected to the uniform magnetic field induction B as shown in the figure. The moving charges experience force F given by which results in the lowering potential of the phase, assuming the speed of the carriers is B. Okay? Subjected to current uniform magnetic field shown in the figure, its moving charges experience force. Assuming speed of the carriers to be V. According to question, current moving along x direction. Am I correct or not? Current moving x direction means electrons moves which direction? Negative x axis direction. Am I correct or not? Opposite flow, conventional current. Then we need to find force experienced by the charges. What is the formula? F is equal to Q what? Q into V cross B. Which charge is experienced? Positive charge or negative charge? Negative charge. Minus. Which direction they are moving? Minus I charge. Next, B is acting which direction? J charge. Right? This minus into minus plus. I cross J. I, J, K. Clear? I cross J. What do you get? K. K means all electrons move towards which side? A, B, C, D side. Right? Which side? A, A, B, C, D side. What is the force formula? F is equal to what is the charge? E. B they given V, B, K cap, force direction. See, in the calculation of direction we will take the sign. Clear? But in the magnitude we don't take the sign. Understand? Don't write here minus E, V, B. In magnitude we will take only charge. To decide the directions we will take minus. So all electrons comes to which phase? A, B, C. A, B, C, D phase. So force is E, V, B, K. All electrons comes to this side. Electron charge is negative. Other side is positive. So we will positive we will take it as a higher potential. Negative we will take it as a lower potential. Next 27. A current I is flowing a straight current. 26th option is A. 27. A current I is flowing in a straight conductor of length L. The magnetic induction at a point distance L by 4 from its center will be. This is the length of the conductor. At a distance L by 4, they are asking field. Okay, you take it this as theta 1, this as theta 2. What is the formula? B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi d cos theta 1 plus cos theta 1. Okay? This center, this will become L by 2, this will become L by 2. Find the hypotenuse under root of L square by 4 plus L square by 16. Probably this you will get root 5 L by 4 hypotenuse length. Then find out cos theta 1. What is the cos theta formula? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here also adjacent side by hypotenuse. These two are remains same. So you can write mu naught I by 2 into, because these two are same, 4 pi d. What is that? Adjacent side L by 2 by hypotenuse root 5 L by 4. Calculate this, you will get the answer. Answer A is correct. Next 28. An electron moving with a speed u along the positive x-axis at y is equal to 0 enters a region of uniform magnetic field B is equal to minus B naught K cap, which exists in the region y-axis. The electron exits from the region after some time with a speed v at coordinates then electron moving with a velocity u, as soon as it enters into the field, velocity will not be changed. What is changed in its path? Direction change. Take the circular path. So velocity not changes. So final velocity will be u only. Clear? So then this v is equal to u because velocity not changes. Next we need to find which direction it deflects, positive y-axis or positive positive y-axis or negative y-axis. According to this, force direction I am deciding which charge is moving electron, so minus. In which direction it is moving? I cap. What is the B? B is moving into the board. Into the board means minus K. Clear? Then minus, this minus into minus plus I cross K. I cross K means minus J. Minus J means it comes down. Okay? Plus J means it's charge moving like this. If it would have get plus J, it take turn like this. But it's taking turn like this. So what is this one? Below the y. Below the y means less than y. So option 4 is correct. Next 29. A wire carrying a current I is placed a uniform magnetic field in the form of the curve y is equal to a sin pi x by l, 0 less than x, less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 2, and the force acting on the wire. Take this length, initial to final. This length already they mentioned as 2L. Then force formula, force is equal to BIL, sign the general formula. Vector formula is already given. IL cross B. Then what is the length here? 2L. So BI 2L. What is the field and how the magnetic field is acting? Perpendicular, theta 90. So option 3 is correct. Next 30. A circular coil in YZ plane with the center at the origin, the coil is carrying a constant current, assuming direction of magnetic field x is equal to minus 25 centimeter to be positive direction of the magnetic field. Which of the following graphs show variation of the magnetic field along x-axis? Very simple. This is the circular coil. This is the center. We are moving negative axis to the center and away. As it moves to the circular coil, magnetic field increases or decreases? Increases. And when moving away from the coil, it decreases. So the variation of the magnetic field will be like this. So option 2 is correct. Now 23. Protons moving in this direction, then current direction is I. Electrons also moving in this direction, right? Yes or no? In this direction. Then what is the electron flow? Opposite to the current flow, I. Then they are in opposite direction. Opposite direction means they repel each other. Okay? But they yeah, correct. Now protons moving in this direction, current direction is same, positive direction. Electrons also moving in this direction. They mentioned parallel. Actual electron flow direction is up, but current is opposite. So this I, which direction? Opposite direction. When currents are opposite direction, they repel each other. So option 2 is correct. 23, option 2 is correct. Okay. Now these are all questions, previously asked questions. Okay, competitive exams, national level exams. To please practice and see again this. Right? Students, one more announcement. Already we given from December 1st. Midterm examination will be start. Okay, our physics question paper is for 70 marks. Clear? You know the pattern of the 70 marks question paper. You have seen first PU. Clear? So 1 mark questions are there. Next 3 marks. Next 2 marks, 3 marks, and 5 marks. As usual pattern 70 mark pattern only. Okay, and we will conduct the exam as per the PU syllabus. We deleted the whatever the portion deleted PU, that we are not conducting. Clear? That syllabus also we will give to you. Right? Most of them knows that syllabus. Okay, and that syllabus and schedule also we given in the group, WhatsApp group. Once you check it, please prepare our PU material. Already we given printed material. So practice each and every question and follow the each and every lesson. Read and practice each and every question. Don't forget from December 1st onwards, examination will be start.